Some people avoid crowds. Elena avoided being seen, not because she hated people, but because being seen felt like being judged. Disclaimer: this conversation is a fictional dramatization. Always seek the advice of qualified medical professionals. Meet Elena, a brilliant student, a loyal friend, a girl who loved poetry, deep questions, and quiet mornings. But she barely spoke, not because she had nothing to say, but because the fear of saying the wrong thing swallowed her voice. One morning in class, Elena sat at the back of the lecture hall. Hoodie up, head down. The professor called her name. Her throat tightened. "Professor." "Elena, what did you think about the reading?" Elena, barely audible. I'm not sure." Her face flushed. A few muffled laughs. Her hands trembled beneath the desk. Elena, to herself. "They think I'm stupid. I shouldn't have come. Everyone's looking at me. I sound ridiculous. I don't belong here." She didn't answer another question that day. Later that evening, back at the dorm, her roommate Riley tried to cheer her up. "Riley, Jess's birthday is Saturday. Please come. You've barely left the dorm in weeks." "Elena, I can't. You know how I get." Riley, "Elena, you're thoughtful. You're hilarious. People like you." Elena, shaking her head. "No, they just tolerate me. They'll stare. I'll say something weird. I always do. I don't fit in." Riley opened her mouth to respond, but paused. She could see Elena had already shut down. A few weeks later, before a campus debate, Elena locked herself in a bathroom stall. Her chest felt like it was caving in. Her hands were cold and wet with sweat. Elena, to herself, "I can't do this. I'll mess up. I'll freeze. They'll all see how useless I am." A gentle knock. Coach Sam. "Elena, we're on in 5. She couldn't speak, could barely move. Things got worse. Even casual conversations became unbearable. Riley gently urged her to seek help. Eventually, Elena made an appointment. The next day, Elena sat across from Dr. Ezra. Her eyes stayed on the floor. "Dr. Ezra, tell me what's been going on." Elena, softly. "Every time I have to talk to someone, my chest tightens. My hands shake. My mind just goes blank." Dr. Ezra. "Elena, this isn't just shyness. What you're describing is social anxiety disorder. Your brain is treating social situations like danger, and your body is stuck in fight or flight mode. But this is treatable." Elena, voice barely steady. "I haven't been to class in days. Just the thought of speaking makes me feel sick." Dr. Ezra, nodding. "That's common. Social anxiety doesn't just affect your mind. It affects your body too. You might feel a racing heart, muscle tension, shaking, stomach discomfort, or complete emotional shutdown. Over time, the fear of judgment becomes so loud, it drowns out everything else." Elena, whispering. "Will I always be like this?" Dr. Ezra. "No. You're not broken, you're overwhelmed. And healing doesn't mean the fear disappears. It means learning how to face it, little by little, and you won't have to do it alone." In the weeks that followed, Elena began treatment. Gently, consistently, at her own pace. She started cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, to challenge the voice that said, "You're not enough." Gradual exposure to social situations, starting with small things, like asking a classmate for help. Breathing techniques to calm her body when anxiety rose. And she leaned on Riley's quiet support, a reminder that she didn't have to do it alone. Speaking up in class still felt terrifying, but one day, she raised her hand. Then again. Each time, the fear loosened just a little. Weeks later, Elena stood at the front of a seminar room. Her voice trembled, but it didn't break. "Elena, I used to think being seen meant being judged. But now I know being seen also means being known, and that's worth the risk." A few classmates nodded. Some smiled. And Elena did too. Some days are still hard. Some mornings, the fear still whispers, "Stay quiet." But now, there's another voice too. The one that says, try. She laughs again. She shows up, not perfectly, but honestly. She shares her thoughts in study groups. She reads her poetry out loud, even if her voice shakes. Social anxiety doesn't always look like panic. Sometimes it looks like silence, avoided eye contact, an invite declined, a girl slowly fading into the background, afraid to be seen, yet aching to be understood. But even in the quiet, healing begins. Because with the right support, invisible walls can come down, and the voice that once whispered, hide, learns to whisper, try. Social anxiety is real and treatable. Left unaddressed, it can isolate, limit, and overwhelm. But help is out there. If you see yourself in Elena's story, please reach out. Your struggles are valid. Help is available. Healing is possible.